make sure your parties are really nice and clean. If your parties are real crooked and things like that, okay, that's pretty much what you're going to end up with. Okay, so don't complain about it, just fix it, okay? As I was trying to do all this before. Okay. This is where I'm going to change up so slightly. Now here, as you see, I've actually did vertical parties all the way around. Okay, and as you notice that it does keep the hair a lot softer when you use your shears. Okay, when I get about right here to the center right here, I'm going to change my diagonal slightly because I want a little bit more movement over here with the hair. Okay, so when I come in, as I've been going vertically, I'm getting right to the middle. Let me get to the middle first. You can decide where you want this hair to begin to move. There's no rule to thumb. You can. It's just as your creativity. So you decide where you want it to be. Okay. So right in this area here.
Hello, Barbara.
I want this hair to move a little bit. So I'm going to just do a slight diagonal.
Okay.
See the diagonal?
Right now. Can you talk about
very slight. I've actually went from here and I just turned it a little bit. Okay, because I want a little bit of movement. Okay?
Yes,
I'm telling you, I said, I want you just a little more. And if I would have turned it more, then I said I want to have a little more weight to it. I'm establishing a weight line now. As you go further up, you establish a little bit more weight.
Hold on,
okay?
maybe she wants to talk to you.
Hey, Shell.
Hey, baby.
That's my cousin, Shell, y'all. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. See my diagonal? Okay. I'm going to comb this hair up to the line so I can see my what? My guideline. And I'm cutting it a diagonal. Still using that diagonal parting out. The hair is not over directed. It's pulled. I actually pull the line, goes up to my line. So I'm actually, my fingers are parallel and my haircut is up to my line. Okay. So I'm not bringing it down. You bring it down, you're going to have a lot of weight. So I would actually, I'm still keeping my. It's pretty much giving me a 90-degree angle. But I don't want a lot of weight to build up in that area. So all I'm doing is having the hair to move a lot more. So this hair is beginning to move more to the side. You see, you don't see a weight line building up here. Only weight line is still the weight line here. Okay? Take your time, guys. Don't be in a rush to cut hair. You know, I know y'all on the timeline, you know, I gotta get her out, you know, stuff like this. But your haircut is very important. Your haircut is pretty much, it's your foundation to your hairstyle. You got a great haircut. You don't have to do all that curling.
That's right.
You know, you're trying to curl in a hairstyle, then there's a problem right there. Let me curl it to look, no,
That's right.
cut it to look like that.
That's right.
Okay, on my last section here, I'm pulling this hair up to the line. So all I did was pivot along this area. Did you guys get that? Okay.
And Terry, you're cutting diagonal with the line, with the part.
I'm cutting diagonal. Actually, my fingers are still parallel to my
To
part.
your part, okay. And that was the shift you made when you got
Yes.
to that side?
When I got to the middle.
Okay.
Okay, so this is exactly what it does. So now I want to go through, and I want to go through horizontal just to check my haircuts. I'm coming up here. So I'm just going in and cleaning it up right now. Clean up your line. Remember, you guys, nothing is perfect. We can strive for perfection. That's good. So practice makes what? Improvement. There's nothing perfect. Makes improvement. If practice makes perfect, can you imagine a lot of people not wanting to learn anymore? People always ask me, how do you know, when did you know you had about haircutting? I still don't know I had. Because when I get to that point, then I don't want to learn anymore. And I'm a perfectionist, so, you know, it ain't gonna happen. I'm going through the grave, still be like, complain about that haircut. In order for me not to have such a buildup right here, this heaviness weight here, you want to make sure you take this line and you want to bring it out from the head. That's at a 90-degree angle. This is a 90-degree angle, not this. Okay, you guys get on the side and you're going to have stacks going here. So you want to make sure you come up here, okay? Out from the head. That's not out from the head, that's a 45-degree angle. This is a 90, okay? So when you see her hair from the side, you'll see that, okay? I take consideration she has a lot of waves in her head right now, so you have to be mindful of that. So you don't want to make sure that you pull so tight to where you have this kind of a buckle. So you got to make sure that when you pull in on this hair that you don't pull it so tight. Because some people have softer scalps. And you pull out, and then that's going to make your line jump. So be careful about the elasticity also in the scalp. A lot of stylists have a problem with that. They pull in so tight, and then cut, and it bounces back. And then your line is boom, 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 boom. Okay? When you're doing these bobs, remember she has a ear. She has a good ear for a bob because her ear doesn't protrude. It really lays really good. Most of the ears stick out, so you got to be careful about that. Especially if you have a lot of clients that you do that are different nationalities. They have the ears do stick out, especially a lot of Caucasians. They stick more out like this. So you have to be mindful of that. And yes, I do all my haircuts like this. And don't feel like, you do this in the salon? Absolutely.